Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another upload. Well, actually another live. I'm gonna give y'all some time to tune in. You know, I'm leaving tonight as an open panel, so I still wanted to finish off that discussion about investments and stuff like that and why it's important. I'm gonna be trying to range in with a lot of different things, but you know, for the main part, we just got to try to figure out ways to try to uplift the people in our community and try to do a little bit better. But I'm gonna give y'all some time to tune in. So, for those who are coming in, for those who might be watching, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this live, but like I said, I'm gonna have this as an open panel. You know, the live I did earlier, despite my little situation, I don't know what the hell happened, but all in all, that live was a positive and it was a dope live. So I want to have more open panels and stuff like that. Talk with people and whatever. You know, just trying to show people that there are positive people on YouTube that are trying to at least do something. You know, and that anybody could come on here and bring decent content, as long as you're not violating and you're not disrespecting nobody and no boundaries. You good. Um, First thing I think I am going to speak about, I want to speak about the younger folks and how we could try to get them for a better future. No matter what path they do decide they want to take, at least make sure you instill some sort of knowledge. You know, give them the ins and outs that they need, the tools to succeed, basically. Because right now, I feel like there's some of these youngins, they out here, if their parents is not spending money on them for the clothes and stuff, if they are out here getting some sort of money, they spend the money on things that is really monetary when they should be trying to focus for a future. Definitely try to focus on a better life, you know. See, and this is what my platform is all about. So I'm basically just speaking from the soul and just bringing up general topics again, because these are conversations and topics that need to be discussed. There's a real wicked world going on right now, and I think it's a spiritual war going on more than anything. So we got to try to reach those who do want to be reached and do want to try to do something with their lives. This platform is mostly just, you know, this is something that we need right now, and I appreciate everybody that does support. I appreciate everybody who's rocking with me, just like I'm rocking with y'all. Like I say, anytime I come on here, I'm just going to talk about stuff, whether it's social politics, whatever. But I definitely feel the younger folks, they definitely need to, when they do get money, we got to teach them a way to invest. So, they could be straight too, you know. Hey, blessings, Scorpio. Blessings, sis. Yo, true. Salute. Salute to everybody tuning in. Kalani, you know, salute and blessings to everybody in the chat. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to get this link working. Um, all in all, like I said, I feel we definitely got to get these kids geared for the future. Definitely got to do that because it is really weird out here, and I always felt like this. You know, you teach them tools, even when it's about investing in money, like investing money and stuff like that. Once you do that, they'll get a general grasp of what they want to do when they get older. Because no matter what life they decide to lead, if they do have money at some time during the fucking duration, you would want to make sure that they straight, you know. Just like I always felt like this, raise the kids, and then they supposed to be taking care of you. You know, I just always honestly felt that, you know, we got to stay strong and positive in this community, because at the end of the day, if we don't, who else will? You know, they try to make it seem like we the last of a dying breed, but we're not. You know, we are actually the superior race. I'm sorry to say it like that. I'm just looking at it from a outside standpoint. You know, they try to put us at the bottom of the barrel, and they try to make it seem like we unintelligent or we can't grasp reality, when in all actuality, we grasp everything. You know. Yeah, I know. My bad. Yeah, you know, I met some interesting people. Not gonna lie, I met some interesting people on this little journey so far. You know, and I respect every last one of y'all, because y'all 100%, y'all keep it real. You know, and y'all definitely have ideas. You know, it's just, like I said, you want to see your community rise and do better. We got to definitely start doing better. We got to definitely start, you know, we got to start making more allegiances and start really getting things rolling as far as for the kids, all of that. A lot of these kids don't have nothing to do after school. And if they do, it's only for a limited amount of time. So then, what are they doing the rest of that time? It's just at the end of the day, we definitely got to see better and do better. And I definitely like that live I had this morning, because that was a positive conversation. I'm not going to even lie. That was definitely a positive conversation. And those conversations that need to happen more often. Like I said, you're not going to catch me on here making a million disc videos, doing all this extra shit. I don't care how much you try to fucking throw at me. It's not going to work, because my plan is simple. Just getting the message across, and also trying to build a network with different people on different things. Like, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, but I'm always going to bring content, and I'm always going to just keep it real with the people, because I live in actual time, even on the YouTube streets. I already know how to maneuver around sucker niggas, because I already know the sucker niggas already exist in real life. So ain't nothing new. you know, just got to be careful with a lot of them. You know, but all in all, I feel like these this younger generation would get the message to a degree. It's just the way you got to come at them to a degree, because they already looking at certain adults as, how the hell I'm listening to you and you doing the same shit I'm doing. You know, there's ways to get through to these kids. I seen some older folks actually, kick it with the kids to a point where it's like, oh shit, he hip to what's going on. You know, like I said, it's always going to be a gap to a degree, because we the older generation have been there before, and vice versa. Wax dog salute. We've been there before. So at the end of the day, we mostly just trying to pass on the simple learnings and the simple teachings that was taught to us. But when you got people that's out here and they dividing the people, they throwing a whole bunch of bullshit, and they not even really knowledgeable on certain things, they going with a narrative that starts spinning around with these kids, man. In all actuality, a lot of these kids, you can't get mad at them for speaking truth, you know. But in all actuality, we could definitely reach them in a way to where they'll see that, all right, I do want to live past a certain age. I definitely want to do something productive with my life. I don't want to be another casualty or another number, you know? So it's always important to try to instill certain basic values and traditions into them, you know? Like, I honestly feel it would be nice if they would allow kids at least 17 and older, especially if they're responsible, to start like making like little light investments and stuff like that. That would be a definite good look. You I know they do like little internships and stuff like that, and they do a lot of little things for the kids, man. Like, they got to bring some of that stuff back. They got to start incorporating things that's going to keep them out the streets and that's going to keep them focused on their goals in life. And we also got to build a better structure around it too. You know, but I left the link in there. I hope none of y'all having an issue getting on there. Like I said, it's just a little open panel for a little while. You know, like I said, when I do panels like how I did in the morning, it's always going to be, you know, something different. You know, whether it's an open panel or not, it's always going to be something different. You know, another thing I wanted to finish reiterating on as far as the domestic violence thing. Any type of domestic violence that's being allowed and you not stopping it, you not, you know, intervening at the right moments, you know that could possibly save somebody. That's cowardice. You know? Like I said the other day, I felt the type of way, and I still feel the type of way. You know, because if you're supposed to be my friend, you see I'm going through it, you're supposed to help me out no matter what it is. Now, I could see if it was along the lines of I'm lying or I'm known for lying or some other shit, then you have all rights to feel the way you feel. But at the end of the day, if you claim to be friends and family and you know I'm in a predicament, you're supposed to try to help me. You know, I always felt there's always bad juju behind certain things too. That's why I'm like, you know, we definitely got to start teaching our kids better. And, you know, we got to make sure the future sons and daughters don't go through none of this shit that's going on in this world. We got to teach them that it's not all right for violence. It's not all right for certain things, you know. And if it ever does get to that point, just leave, you know, regardless. You know, salute, realists. Y'all already know what it is. You know, if y'all just tuning in, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. We in here for a little while. My bad for all the wind in the background. It actually finally got windy. Taking my little nice midnight walk. Well, it's not midnight yet, but y'all know, trying to do that. It's another thing. Sometimes you might not catch me trying to get myself back in some shape. Think it's about time for me to really like start being on some other shit. So, you know, the little walks and the jogs definitely going to start getting me where I need to be at. You know. But all in all, you know, hey Mandy, what's up? Salute, blessings. You know, all in all, I just laugh because they really try to make it seem like we not the most intelligent people when we are. And that's why we got to start reaching out to the youth and not in a way where they feel a type of way, but to a degree where they understand what's expected of them and what they shouldn't do. You know, shout outs to all the queens in the chat. Blessings to all the queens in the chat. Salute to all my peoples for real, man. Like I'm dead ass. Gotta start instilling more values into these kids, but we also gotta make sure we don't offend them to a degree, if you want to say it that way. But I just always felt like this. I'm gonna tell you like it is, whether you want to hear it or not. And it might not always be in the most fashionable form, but you know it's real. So anytime you're trying to reach out to the youth, got to do that. You know, you got to make sure it's a balance to where they understand, like, all right, he ain't violating, but he, you know, he or she is, you know, they speaking some facts. Because I always looked at it from a standpoint, you know, we set certain rules, certain boundaries, you know, we setting them for a reason, you know. And even though they kind of might think like it's just parents being cruel or people being cruel, no, it's not that. It's just like I was saying, we know for a fact there's nothing good outside after a certain time. And if you ain't doing nothing constructive, y'all should be home focusing on the schoolwork, doing what you're supposed to do. So when parents tell you certain things, they telling you that for a reason, you know? We definitely got to start reaching out to them. Because, you know, you have even the younger kids sometimes, they look up to the adults. And if they see that you just, you know, you ain't really about shit, or you just another con artist or whatever, that's how they think of it. But if you showing them and you bringing light to certain things and you definitely trying to reach them in one way or another, you know, they'll see that. Like even when you doing like little toy drives and stuff like that, that's a blessing right there, period. You know, any little thing you trying to do for your community, even if it's just you giving advice to people that you know might need advice on certain things. Like, see, my boy just came to me not too long ago, you know, trying to get a job where I'm at. Now, that's up to my manager to decide whatever. But all in all, you know, if he get in there, he good money. So right there, that's another blessing. That's just, you know, you got to pass on something. Sometimes it don't always got to be money, but just pass on some sort of knowledge or some sort of gift for these kids and these other ones to understand, you know. And I've always believed this: toys are for the little kids. When they about teenage years, if it's not clothes, you got to give them something that they definitely want. But then again, they got to also earn it. You know, they got to learn the value of a dollar too. You know, and a lot of times you got to just do what's right. Like, don't get me wrong. If I know you fucked up and I know you need it, and I know you gonna do what you say you're gonna do with it, I have no problem helping you if I can help you. You know, but if I know you just using it to go do something else that I don't really even indulge in, kick rocks. You know, I remember I had a situation one time, and the guy was telling me, "Well, why you gave her the $5? You didn't give me the $5 because she actually goes and gets food. She's not on drugs. She's just, you know, in a messed up situation." Now I haven't seen her in a while, but I think she finally got the help that she needed. But all in all, you could tell when somebody being real and when somebody being fake. And that part right there, because the one time he came at me, it was like, "Yo, you got $5 for something to eat." I'm like, "Yo, brother, man, first of all, you didn't even greet me the proper way. And then that's the first thing you asking for is $5. Not to be funny, bro. You shouldn't even be out here. There's mad different shelters you could get into. And if not, you probably got some friends and family that can help. Not to be funny, bro. I feel like I'm gonna give you this $5 and you gonna either go buy some beer or go buy some dope or go buy something else that I don't indulge in. So nah, my nigga, can't get it. And I'm not being funny. I don't block blessings. I don't do nothing like that. You know, but I treat people accordingly, straight up. Royal blessings, sis. You know, like I said, I treat people accordingly. You know, if you gonna be on some nut job shit, I'm gonna treat you like a nut job. Period. Like, not gonna be entertaining certain things when it's a spiritual war going on. We need to figure out ways to reach the ones that need to be reached so we can at least stand firm and stand strong on certain things, because this is really getting crazy with a lot of things. Start making investments and anything you can make money on for the future generational growth. You know, you always got to think about the future generation. You don't want to leave nothing behind, at least. You want to say that you made your mark in the world, but you also made sure your family was intact while doing it, you know? So, yeah, like, and that's the fucked up thing. You know, I'm sorry, but it's ways you come at people, you know. Now, if he just said, "Yo, excuse me, brother, man, you think you can spare a dollar, son, trying to get something to eat?" I probably would have had a little leniency, but just for you to almost run up on the person and say, "Yo, you got $5 so I could get something to eat." No. And then I know you probably trying to either get a next hit or some other shit. Nah, you good. We ain't doing that. I don't support those habits. Because at the end of the day, right now, is shit. Shit getting tight with a little bit of everything. And nah, I'm not a cheap person either, but shit. If I know it's going towards the wrong thing, nigga, you can't get it from me. And that same energy you had begging, and then that's the thing with me, is that he didn't even look like how This lady I knew for a fact was homeless. When I see the same clothes, you sitting in the same spot day in and day out, you ain't moved, and you trying to get whatever, that's when I know it's crucial. When I done seen you up the Ave, down the Ave, and somewhere else, and you ain't think I seen you and you thought you was getting something from me, nah, my nigga, you bugging, you know? Definitely bugging. Like, but I'm glad y'all tuned in. Like I said, I think I dropped the link. I don't know how long I'm gonna, be on this live, but I mostly just wanted to say we gotta definitely find ways to reach the young youths so they could have a better future. Like, you know, I'm from the era where I know for a fact there was just certain things we couldn't delve into because we knew for a fact it was wrong. You know, like some of these young kids, they out here doing things because they really don't have nothing to do. And like prime example, I don't think there's no school tomorrow neither. So right now, you probably hear a whole bunch of kids wilding out at some point when they should be in the crib because there ain't nothing going on in the hood at night. You know, dead serious. These parents nowadays and this generation are letting the kids hang out later and later. And I feel like this: if you ain't at least 17 and over, you ain't working, you ain't on a basketball squad or doing something where you keeping yourself out of harm and danger, you shouldn't be out. Like in my hood, this summer has been a fucking crucial summer. It almost felt like a Chicago summer minus the all about. You know, it's been mad shit going on. That's why I'm saying, and it's been harmed in that shit too. So that should tell some of the parents of this generation now it's time for y'all to start getting y'all kids off these streets and get them into something constructive, man. You know, you would hate to hear, oh, we lost another kid due to this, or we got another kid locked up for a wrong place, wrong, or just being around the wrong people. We have too much of that. You know, if we don't start showing better and teaching better and at least trying to reach those who want to be reached, then it's over. And I hate to say it like that. You know, I'm just saying, we got some point gotta set certain boundaries. Like I said with certain parents, it shouldn't be no you being friends with your kid. You know, that's a no-no. That's definitely a no-no because despite whatever, you are not equal. And at the end of the day, when you start treating your kids like friends, they gonna start talking to you like they're your friends. You know, there's always supposed to be a respect level for the parents as well as the grandparents. You know, any way, shape, or form, it doesn't matter what's going on. It's still supposed to be an utmost respect for them. You know, but it seems like the values and the ideologies that we once had ain't there no more. And it's sad to say, just like I was saying earlier, it's fading away slowly. But we gotta definitely come together and bring that resolution back. There's nothing more they hate than an army that's united and strong and actually on the same page. We've seen this time and time again. Every time we start getting a little stronghold on something, they find a way to infiltrate. You know, yeah, nah, and that's the truth. But we also, I'm gonna be honest with you, we got some people who actually do take actions and do try to, do little outreaches. But you know, when you don't got people really supporting you, but they always looking for a reason to, that's always seeming to be the problem. It doesn't matter what you do in your area. Like I said, toy drive, clothes drive, back to school shit, whatever. Even if it's we gonna take these kids on a field trip, we gonna let them learn something, we gonna let them see what it is, and you know, I don't even know if they do that. Take your kid to work day shit. See, that was another thing that used to keep a lot of them off the streets. They go to work with their parents. They see what their parents do for a living and see how they earn their money. You know, Always got to be that way. You know, you don't start teaching these kids more than what you're teaching them, they basically screwed. You know, and I'm gonna be honest tonight. The way I feel, I don't care if I see any troll in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna block y'all today. Let y'all niggas get this work too, since y'all motherfuckers want to sit here in the background. Um, See, type of things like this. Social media is a problem to a degree. You know, these youngins is definitely following everything that they see on TV and on the internet, and whatever they ain't following on either or, they seeing go on in the streets. You know, and I'm not even gonna hold you. I know this person is definitely a damn troll, so I'm gonna let you sit there. I'm gonna let you sit there just for a little bit, just for a little bit, because I want to see how far you going to take it about somebody be lying when somebody is being truthful. If you feel I'm lying, you can kick rocks. Yeah, you can tell nothing from nothing if you don't know me, bro. So you know what I'm gonna do today? Eh, get your ass up out of here. See, here's what I be talking about. That's how you shut shit down a lot of times. Because I'm trying to convey a message. Yeah, I'm still paying attention to the chat. You know, yeah, nah, don't worry about that. That's the second time today I done had to kick somebody out this damn live thinking that they was smooth. The only person lying is yourself. If you had this much time to come over here and try to troll me, and if you feel you that debatable, I will drop the link one of these days. But then again, I'm not giving y'all niggas none of my fucking time. This is what I'm saying. There's real shit going on outside, and y'all niggas worried about trolling. You know, fucking Thomas English muffins, man. Like, exactly. Like it speaks for itself. See, this is what I was talking about to a degree too. You're gonna always have haters. You're gonna have haters. You're gonna have fake well wishes, and you just gonna have conniving people that's gonna try to fucking dig under your skin. But I got too much skin to dig under, so you'll be digging for a while. Keep trying. It's only gonna make it worse. Because then when more truth starts coming out, you're gonna be like, oh, this motherfucker is knowledgeable. Yeah, I don't got time to be playing with you fake ass internet trolls. If you ain't coming with no proof or evidence, kick rocks. Point blank, period. Matter of fact, go smoke rocks. I know you probably near the nearest dope hole. Go smoke some rocks. Now back to the program. Um, we definitely got to start reaching these kids better. You know, even if social media is the way to do it, got to be wise about it. You know, can't be on platforms and y'all arguing back and forth. Y'all can have a discourse without having to tear each other down or call each other out of character. Now, the thing that kills me the most is, you know, there are a lot of places that we know we could try to rent out, you know, or we could at least try to do something where we could organize for these kids. Because, like I said, even during the school year, the days that they be off, if you in an area where there's not much going on, you got to find something to do, you know. Now with the teens, you just gotta be wary with them, and even if they decide they ain't trying to go with you on a little family, y'all just make sure they're around the right people and that they good. As long as they checking in, that's supposed to be the most important thing, you know. But like I said, I could care less about a hater, a troll, any of that. That shit is irrelevant right now. When there's actual things going on, like I said, about building up credit and trying to do things like that of that nature. Those are things that need to be talked about. Not about who out here sucking dick, not about who out here fucking who, not about who fake news, none of that shit. Try some real facts and try doing something real and positive in your fucking life. Try that. It's not that hard to do. That's how true it is. It's starting to rain. See, actually be outside and get some fucking content. Then you could probably say something. And even still, you can't say nothing. Because as long as I keep the ball rolling, I'm going to keep it rolling. You motherfuckers can't stop somebody that's trying to grow and going to continue to grow regardless. This is something I've been doing in actual time. You think I got something? I got time for these fucking internet niggas? A lot of y'all internet niggas, I'm going to be honest with y'all. You could try. Keep trying. Ain't going to work. See, I'm on a whole different thinking level than what I was years ago. So just know that. Like when I stand firm on things, I stand firm on. I don't tiptoe around shit, and I don't got time for motherfuckers that ain't bringing any type of fucking real facts or receipts on anything. Like I said, what are you doing to try to help the youngins keep them from going to jail? What are you doing to try to help them in any way, shape, or form? I'm not a pillar of my community, but if I could try to help you in any way, shape, or form, that's what I do. Even if it's just giving information. So I'm just keep it real with y'all. If you thought I was coming on here to have a WWE fucking platform, think I'm coming to clout chase off somebody, think I'm coming to do any of the sorts, it ain't happening. I'd rather fucking work from the mud and do what I gotta do than to be on some sucker shit and have to forsake my fucking morals and values for a little bit of fucking shine. So I'm again say this to all you motherfuckers that think you're going to try this shit. And listen to how this voice sounds. Because I might be laughing, but that's the laugh of a devil. And you really don't want this fucking smoke. So I suggest whatever pages you think you're going to come in on, I suggest you chill. You better off entertaining your grandmother or your mother at the dinner table because I will be frying from here to whenever. You niggas will get fish fried, slice and dice, toast all over here. Period. Straight up. Like, because when I'm on one, ain't nobody stopping me. My parents can't even stop me, right? Even if they was here, they can't stop me. Once I black out, it's over for a lot of y'all. So I think y'all should chill the fuck out while you ahead. Get you a fucking job or get you some sort of fucking hobby in life and stay the fuck out of my way. That's all I'm going to tell y'all niggas. That's it. Other than that, back to the regularly scheduled program. Not going to be listening to a bunch of fakes that don't know nothing and ain't proving nothing. Oh, none of y'all motherfuckers know me personally. And even if you thought you knew me personally, you know what it is. Don't be hesitant to say anything. But I don't think that's really in question right there. What's in question is the fact that you trolls got time to try to come in here and disrupt a good conversation. So I'm not going to let it happen. Now, the next fucking troll I see up in here, y'all, even if y'all don't spot it before I do, it don't matter. I'm clipping shit off. That's how I do it. I'm going to start acting like this is a classroom. I'm going to be going through this back and forth with you. Get this fucking fake student out my class. Go to the principal's office. Put a dunce hat on, sit in the fucking corner, and go smoke rocks and wait for your parents to come get you. That's how I'm doing shit. Like, I got time for that shit. Like, we trying to fucking figure out ways to try to uplift the people in the community and try to fucking grow. I got time for y'all niggas, man. There ain't none of y'all niggas saying nothing anyway. Fuck out of here. If you thought you was a war general, prepare for it. Because you ain't going to want that. But like I said, y'all, we definitely got to reach the kids. And we got to start ignoring these people. See, for everybody that got a fucking platform and shit, I see what y'all be talking about. So this is the second time today I had to get rid of somebody that just opened their mouth blatantly. So anybody else feel they want to try it, I got all night, motherfucker. I'm off. I got all night. kicking people right to the curb. Nobody got time for that. What you doing to help one of these kids from fucking dying out here? What you doing for your community any way, shape, or form? What are you doing besides sitting around on the internet all day, surfing around doing nothing? Are you at least getting up to get a job, do something with yourself? Got to start from somewhere. And that's the problem. You got too many motherfuckers that's just blatantly doing shit that try to disturb or try to fuck up whatever building is going on, but can't do it with me. You know, like I said, I just laughed at these motherfuckers. Nah, I'm not on my bullshit, bro. I'm tired of people. Listen, I've been running around here for a little while. So I already know what to expect when it comes to certain shit. And I know how to just get rid of a motherfucker. There ain't nothing different from the streets. If I feel I'm gonna snuff you out, I'm gonna snuffing you the fuck out. And if I was on that old type of time like I used to be, it's nothing to get somebody IP address and really fucking find out where they at. Shot too many motherfuckers that'll give me the drop that quick. And we'll see how much games be played then. But I don't go that route, man. My thing is trying to uplift, bring a message, bring general topics and conversation, things that we need to really be talking about that motherfuckers act like they scared to talk about. See, I believe in that shit from the movie, and I also believe in that audio when they say niggas is scared of revolution. You know, they are, because real people know when it's time for a war, it's time for a revolution, a spark on something, we going at it. We not taking no prisoners. We taking what we need to take back, and that's it. But then you got these little, how can I say this? You got these little fucking jive weasel face motherfuckers that got no life, no substance in their life, no type of fucking drive, no will, no motivation to do nothing with their life. The only thing they seem to do is want to come on and troll day in and day out. Now, like I said before, jokes is jokes. We cutting ass, we cutting ass. Ain't nothing different from the regular streets, nigga. We cutting ass. But we not taking it to a level where it's going to get crazy or it should have to get confrontational like that. Period. You know, I don't got time for that. You think you coming to fuck up a conversation, you better off trying to finger pop your moms. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but we ain't doing that. Like, I'm coming with my raw perspectives, but don't get it twisted. Never get it twisted. Because if you ain't got nothing knowledgeable to talk about, if you ain't trying to bring no substance to your platform, you definitely not gonna fuck up minds. You know, like I said, I get it from the mud, grind it out, do what I gotta do. And actually, you know what? I think you trolls should learn something. Because I'm not to be funny, I'm still tapping into certain things. And if it goes where I think I wanted it to go, or if those are the moves I decide to make, I might be your fucking future employee, bitch, or your future employer. So play nice, motherfuckers. Play nice. Play nice. Or if not your employer, I'll probably be your kid's employer. So I think y'all better chill. Those are the moves I'm trying to fucking work on and trying to build towards. So if you ain't talking about none of that other shit, excuse my language, but respectfully, no, fuck respectfully. It's disrespectfully. Suck the biggest llama dick and die. Because I don't got time for your nonsense, nor your bullshit rhetoric, nor none of that. You want to fight me, you might as well fight me with some knowledge. Other than that, you're not fighting me at all. Built different. You know, I'm just saying it from this. At some point, we gotta definitely reach these kids in a way that is going to touch them, but it's also going to wake them up. Just like we gotta wake up some of these fool ass teenagers and these fool ass adults. And I say it like that because you have some people that just don't know when to mentally grow up or when to just take shit serious. And we got a bunch of them running around the internet now. So I'm really not on that type of time with y'all niggas. And just like I said, I'm not going to waste my time on it because that's not helping me benefit anything, and that's not benefiting what I'm trying to do. And then I just realized something too, you know. This is another reason why a lot of things are going wrong. This is what I'm talking about with the spiritual shit. Because you always gonna have one suck ass nigga or some suck ass chick that wanna say something to disrupt the conversation. So I'm gonna give y'all all the ammunition that you want right now. I'm trying to build what I need to build, not just for myself, but just because I feel there should be opportunity given out. So once I figure out a few things, clear up some shit, don't think it ain't gonna be some things being done, whether it's in my community or not. So I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas is thinking or what you're talking about. And probably sitting in your fucking crib thinking of ways to try to fucking get up under somebody's skin, but this the wrong nigga to try it with. Because I'm talking about King Petty will step in the building and I could give two shits. See, unlike some of y'all, I know how to hold my own day in and day out. And if you think something won't get hurt on you, it will get hurt. No, that's not arrogance. No, that's not cockiness. That's the sound of a humble nigga that already know if he's about to go in, he's going to fuck in. And if he's gonna rip the throat like a fucking pig. Please do not tread lines you don't need to tread. Social media entertainment is what it is. Don't get beyond yourself. You know. But like I was saying earlier, I also feel that there's certain things we really need to incorporate. Like I really wish it was a way where if kids want to invest whatever little money they got, like for those who are working and doing something constructive, they want to try to make a little extra dividends. You know, there should be certain ways for them to invest their money and watch it grow, just like how we do. You know, see, that's like one thing I was saying. You know, another way, like I was saying, definitely need to fucking, you know, start figuring ways to get your credit where you need to get it. You know, that credit is going to be the key for everything. You know, just like I said, you want to get a loan for a business, you want to get a car, you want to do certain shit. They going to look for your background and your credit. They ain't going to want no cash. Sometimes they don't give a fuck who you are. They going to want to see nothing but credit. They want to make sure if they giving you something, you going to be able to at least pay it back when it's time to pay it back. Or they want to make sure if you're going to own something, you able to keep up with the payments or whatever it is you do. Got to start teaching these kids a little bit better. And then for those who don't want to get into that field, if they feel they want to do sports or whatever it is, you know, got to definitely make sure the kids is, set up for that. Whatever it is they decide they want to be in life, parents got to make sure kids are straight financially. So even if something does happen, the kids know they good. But the kids also know they got to keep the generational wealth going. It's really about it. Another thing I feel, that's fucking up everything is the fact that sometimes we look at these government agencies and think that they're going to help with certain shit, and we know for a fact they not. That's why I said as a community, we definitely got to start doing better. Definitely got to start figuring out ways to pull resources to do certain things and keep the kids and keep the kids and keep the people, prosperous, growing. Dirty salute again for everybody in the chat that's just tuning in. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Blessings to all the queens in the chat. Salute to all the kings. There's always ways to try to make things better, but you gotta really want to get out and make it better. It's almost the equivalent of fixing the car. You might want to put something extra on it. You might want to change the color up. You might want to just tune up something that needs to be tuned up. Gotta think of it on that level. You know, we know that times are changing, but that don't mean the people should be changing. Like I said, doesn't matter what part of the time we going through, we all still supposed to be united at the front. You know, this is why I said when I come on here, I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. Speak to the people like I need to speak to the people. You know, but just like I said, I'm not really worried about none of that other shit. I just wanted to get that shit out the way. I wanted to fake address whatever people thought they was trying to do, because I mean business when it comes to certain things. And like I said, I'm still trying to learn up on credit to a degree myself. Once I figure out certain things, I'm gonna try to see if I can make that work to my advantage. And if the things go well, and if I get the knowledge right, trust me, one little small step is going to start making a little impact one way or another. So, I do appreciate y'all. Like I said, the panel open if anybody want to come up for a little while. Just speaking about regular general topics, man, because I feel like we definitely got to start investing to make the community a better, better upbringing. You know, and I always felt like this: we shouldn't be the ones killing each other at an alarming rate. We shouldn't be quick to have this energy towards each other and not towards our real enemy. You know, like I said, I'll joke, laugh, do whatever. I'll be cutting it up, but I ain't gonna take it to a point where it's personal and now I feel like we gonna have to have beef. You know, that ain't it. Like I said, it ain't benefiting nobody. And before I fight my brother or my sister, I'd rather fight the other enemy, because the other enemy been doing us wrong for a hot minute. And then, like I said, the other enemy being these corporations and shit, yeah, they've been doing us dirty for a minute. So I would rather fight that and try to fucking build something one way or another. You know, like right now, this is probably like a small step because it's a message that's being, conveyed to the people. And I think some of these trolls that been coming around, I think they mad because the people I rock with are highly intelligent, highly favored, and highly regarded. You know, me, I'm slightly retarded, but slightly retarded because my anger will take me from 0 to 1,000 real quick in so many ways. But when a nigga is passionate about certain shit, he gonna speak the way he speak. I might curse like a sailor, but I'm getting the general message across. Yes, I'm highly intelligent. That's the one thing my moms did teach me. Fuck just the books. She taught me the basics of what was what, you know? And I learned a lot of things, not just being around the right people, but I just learned shit, period. Sometimes you even gotta make little mistakes to learn lessons and say, all right, this ain't it. You know? And you got a lot of these kids that are being, they being influenced by certain shit that they shouldn't be influenced by. Kids should be kids, teens should be teens, and that should be about it. Now, when you're an adult, you make your own decision, you doing what you gotta do, but you also trying to make sure you looking out for the right things, doing the right things for the right peoples. That's a blessing in disguise, period. You know, I just feel like this at some point, when is enough going to be enough? You know, and the reason why I say these teens got to get outreach too, because you got some of these teens that's the ones out here doing the utmost. Got some of them that's out here robbing, stealing, and even killing. And a lot of them got robbing and stealing for pennies on the dollar. And whatever you did steal or whatever you did get, that's not going to bring any fucking real wealth to you. It's not going to bring any joy. That's only going to bring heartbreak and a whole bunch of sorrow and a bunch of fucking karma that you not going to expect. So I can say this, a public service announcement to some of y'all youngins out there that's on that type of time. Just know karma does come back too, like it does for adults that's out there doing the fuck shit. Instead of y'all taking y'all time to try to rob and do the dumb shit, you should take that same energy and try to incorporate something in your life. Even if you got to put yourself around the right people sometimes, so be it. You know, it's always good to look outside your area and do what you got to do. You know, nah, that's a whole fact. And I just said that shit the other night too. It's too many fucking followers. You know, nobody wants to be a leader. Nobody wants to just have their own lane. Like everybody can't be a follower. Like I told somebody, even when it comes down to fashion, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. I've been through the fly stages. I've been through the bum stages. I've been through the, if the DMX song really fucking spoke out to me, it was me, minus the fucking drug use. Like, so honestly, I've been through ups, downs, trials, tribulations. That's just life. What you learn from them lessons is the most important thing. How you bounce back and recuperate, that's the most important steps. And that's what we also got to teach them. That it's all right to fall, but you got to get back up too and keep pushing forward. Hey, blessings, sis. You know, like I said, you got to definitely reach them one way or another. If you're not going to do it, you can't get mad when they start failing at certain shit. Like I said, everything starts from home. You have to make sure you break it down for these kids so when they go out in this world, even when they are making their own decisions, they making the right decisions. You know, can't force certain things on them either. You know, you know, and I always felt like this: the time you put into trying to catch a quick lick or do whatever, you could be trying to fill out an application, especially if you got working papers and try to get you a job. You have to start from somewhere. You know, and that's where some people get it fucked up. Nobody, not everybody is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. So you have to start from somewhere. You have to grind and start from somewhere, you know. And then from there, if you decide you want to make it in the independent world and do whatever, then hey, you got all the tools you need to succeed in that motherfucker. And that's it. I appreciate it, you know. See, this is why I'm saying when I bring general topics, I'm just bringing general conversation and all of that. Doesn't matter what it is, it's content, you know. And it ain't that dry ass back and forth. You gonna see me on a live for 8 hours, 10 hours, talking about a bunch of nothing or speaking in circles. So, like I said before, if y'all thought y'all was coming to the WWE arena, nope, this ain't the panel for that. And if you ain't generally speaking on things that I'm speaking about or just things that we should be having convos about, go play in the stove, burn your face, kill yourself. Go play two-hand touch with a New York City bus. Definitely kill yourself because it's not going to happen over here. I'm more focused on where we go from here as far as doing certain things to try to make our communities better one way or another, whether it's investing money, time, or whatever. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's just there's too much shit going on, and then you got some of these adults that's encouraging the dumb shit too, which is another thing. Those type of adults have to go. They another reason why the communities is fucked up too. You know, that's another public service announcement for y'all youngins. Stop fucking up the areas that you live in. And for some of y'all adults out there too, stop fucking up the areas that you live in. This is exactly why we get the title that we get, because y'all start living in animal time. Like, there's certain things that should never be done. And there's certain things that should never be seen. Like, it's just, I never understood throwing things out the window from a high floor, knowing that you got people coming back and forth. I never understood the the pissing and shitting in the staircases, even though we knew sometimes it was the fiends, but still, there's just a lot of things you had to think about, like, why the fuck is it like this? And then you come to find out sometimes it's not even always the fiends. It's the people in the area that's doing the shit. Tagging up on walls. Now, I can see graffiti is still an art to a degree. Yes, it is. But if it's not legally, then it's just tagging as graffiti, and that shit's corny. You make your own areas look bad. Some of y'all sitting here encouraging these kids to basically die over fucking property and land that they don't own, which I feel is stupid. I can see if you own the will, deed, and all of that, then by all means, you defending your territory. But you don't own nothing. How the hell are you dying over something that you don't own? That didn't make sense to me neither. You know, I just honestly feel there are a lot of ways we can impact our communities and at least get back to somewhat of the glory that we had. And like I said, it is a spiritual war. So yes, some people are gonna have to go. And hate to say it like that, but some people are gonna definitely have to go. You know, it's basically a good versus evil fight. Now, see, I'm more stuck in the middle because yes, I'm a little bastard at times, and yes, sometimes I might go off the deep end with my temper, but I'm I'm mostly a good person. I'm mostly a good heart. You know, I tell it like it is. I don't hold no punches. You know, people have genuine love for me, like I got genuine love for people. I'm one of those people that I'm good until I feel like you cross the boundary, and then that's it. You know, but all in all, you know, I'm not perfect. I ain't claim to be perfect, and nobody's perfect. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't have the situations that we have now going on in these communities, period. If anything, everybody would be happy getting a piece of the wealth, and it wouldn't be no need for some of these type of interactions to happen. We profit off of certain shit, and then we still a part of that. So we got to try to move away from that, you know. But as long as you got ignorance and you got people that sleep and you got people that want everybody else to stay stagnated, you know, nothing good is going to happen. You know, it's things that we know we need in these communities that we know we should be trying to, you know, get general knowledge on. You know, start taking little pieces of whatever and make something work. That's just like if I had the money to own 3 buildings. That's 3 different types of businesses that's offering opportunity. You know, one would definitely be either a daycare center or after school center and tutoring program. One would definitely be like a fucking a hardware store or at least a conglomerate. And you know, whatever the hell else I decide to do, as long as it's bringing jobs and opportunities, or as long as it's doing whatever, that's better than nothing. You know, like I said, I'm still trying to learn certain things, so I ain't jumping out the window just yet. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and make no promises like how some of these people did. Oh, I'm gonna do a movie. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I just need your donations. I don't need no donations. Whether I get donations or not, once I figure out what I need to figure out, like I said, sky's the limit. So, like I said for y'all trolls, play nice. Because at some point you're gonna have to see me in the real world. And we gonna see how much of that energy you really have. So keep hiding, keep doing what you do, and be blessed because I ain't on that type of time. But I do appreciate y'all for coming through. Like I said, if anybody still want to try to hit the link while it's there, let me know. This is open conversation. You know, I definitely like the live I did this morning, minus the little snafu I had towards the end, because I really didn't even want to end that. That was definitely a positive build, you know. And shout outs to everybody who was in the live. Shout outs to Eve James, you know. Shout outs to D Truth. You know, shout outs to J Quill. You know, that was a positive. You know, that was a positive build. You know, shout outs to Wax Dog. You know, that was definitely a good build this morning. You know, at the end of the day, um, we definitely gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be coming with loads and loads of different types of content, whether it's a live stream or some videos. Cause I don't know. You know, it's always something going on in the world outside, and if you open your eyes and see it, that's content right there. You know, and that's actually something that you could sit there and talk about. Like when I was talking about, you know, I was talking about the last thing about abortions and stuff. See, these are topics like whether it's in the news or not, it's just straight raw topics I'm bringing. I don't got time to be bringing this Jerry Springer type shit. You know, a whole grown ass man. You know, but we definitely gonna have to figure out ways to uplift and try to definitely bring our communities that to that fucking that beautiful place that we once knew. You know, and it starts with everybody trying to come together as a whole, putting certain differences aside, and actually trying to figure out ways to build. You know, yeah, salute, bro, salute. You know, yeah, you know, and that's what I'm saying. You know, it's a lot of crazy shit going on. Like even with the fucking gas, but like I'm gonna be honest with you, even with what's going on now, I noticed that this summer wasn't a real lit summer like it normally is because of gas prices. That's another thing that need to be discussed too. Like, why is gas so fucking high right now when that's kind of, you got some people that are probably just making the bare minimum, or even if they got the money to fucking put gas in their tank. Come on, that's too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. Like that's crazy, man. That shit is fucking crazy. Like, and that's what I'm saying. We gotta definitely start like getting back to that. We do have certain, like, we gotta, it's not, I don't know what they call it, but it's not just sanitation people that be cleaning the streets sometimes. I think it's called ready, willing, and able, you know. And it's another group, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes, like, you have people that generally, and then you have people that are either doing community service or whatever. They go around and clean the hoods, but it's also a hood outreach for people to start loving their own communities. Stop throwing garbage out your fucking windows. Stop fucking cluttering up your communities. Stop tagging over places that don't need to be tagged over. Another thing, what's up with certain, like what's up with this shit? Like, it's just a lot of different things that these people do that it's like you cry about your community, but then the same token you fucking it up. You know? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then it's mad different things. Like, like I said, how is gas prices high as a motherfucker? You got homelessness at an alarming rate. You got a lot of these people with, severe mental issues that are still out on the streets, running around here, either being a menace to themselves or being a menace to anybody else. Like, it's really to a point where you gotta open that third eye and really see certain things for what it is. Like I said, this is definitely a spiritual war, and this shit is crazy. Yo, Kev, salute, bro. Like I said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I had an open panel in case anybody wanted to hop on and just chime in on the situations, man. But I always felt like this. There's different ways to make your community sparkle again and just bring back that joy. You gotta work from the inside out, though. And at some point, even if you gotta get rid of the negative bunches that's in the community, so be it. If you want to paint a beautiful picture, you got to have the right colors. And if you make a few mistakes, start back from the drawing board. You know, nothing wrong with falling or failing. See, when you fail in life, you also get a life lesson in that too. There's nothing wrong with failure because even the greatest people failed at one point. You know, it's how you fucking learn from that lesson, and it's how you move forward from it. You know, like I said before, a struggle is only going to be a struggle as long as you continue to let it be a struggle. You got to think higher and think better. You know, and it's crazy. Like I was also bringing this up because like I said, it's crazy how some people throw things out of a window. Like I don't think, like I said, I work in like I work, but I don't work in that field where I don't think I could come to work every day. Like I salute all of the New York City housing workers and whoever that actually deal, like even the groundskeepers, because they got to deal with a whole bunch of wild shit. In all 5 boroughs, they got to deal with a whole bunch of shit. Those are the MVPs because they got to come in and day out and clean something, do something. They working for their money, yes, but it's some things they shouldn't have to be required to do. And it's sad that you got quote unquote human beings that do the shit that they do. I wouldn't come in, I'll let you niggas stay in your own filth. Just because my thing is they only work a certain amount of hours. When they go home, that's when we supposed to be trying to fucking clean up our own mess and keep our own shit clean. It's gotta be a fucking two-way thing. It's the only way you're gonna be able to keep everything intact and keep your community, good. Period. And it is a spiritual warfare. Trust me, it is. It's just you gotta figure out who's who, and you gotta figure out who to get rid of. You know, you can't build around negative people, especially if they always gonna think negative. You can't build around them, And then there's some things that people are gonna try. They're gonna try to get you into. They might even try. They damnedest to try to convince you. But you gotta have a strong will and a strong mind. See, like the one thing with me, I don't give a damn. Whatever I'm stuck on is I'm stuck on. If I'm on a goal or mission to do something, that's what I'm doing. And I'm on a mission to figure out certain things about credit so I can try to make that shit work. Not just for myself, but for the people that I know for a fact will benefit from that shit. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh man, yeah.
Whoa, Nate, what up, bro?
Yo, Yak, salute, bro.
Yeah,
Salute,
what it
bro.
do, what it do. Man, appreciate you bringing these topics, man, always, man. We need them, bro, for real.
It's a whole fact, man. Nah, because like I was saying, the live we had this morning, that was a good build. Like, cause we was just, like I said, when it comes to certain things, we definitely need to speak on that. Like, domestic violence is a no-no. When it comes to these kids and they not getting the proper education, they not getting the proper tools they need to try to better. Like, we got to start doing better.
Exactly, man. That's what perception ain't always reality. Man, I love Sis, yo, because you're a hero and see on the surface, and you assume one thing. Man, Sis is so highly intelligent, man. It's scary, man. I love it, for real, for real. Perception is not always reality, man.
Yeah, and that's the sad part because, like I was said, see, back in my days, even before social media really even came a thing. We just knew with certain things we.
You there, bro? I can't hear you. You still there, Nate? Still, hey, I'm gonna go down and sit and log back in, bro. I can't hear you.
Not even gonna lie to you. This shit is getting crazy, y'all. Yo, yeah, you can hit the link again, man. My bad. I don't know what the hell just happened again. I'm also starting to believe when I'm having these type of issues, that's because there's too much truth being told and too much realness being spoken. Yo, let me know if y'all can hear me in the comment section. Hit that one if you can hear me. All right. I got you, bro. Hold on, I got you.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened. That's the second time today I done got kicked off of some shit. Yo, stream, y'all, stop messing with me, man.
Yeah, man. When you trying to get some knowledge out, you know that shut that shit down. That's when
Yeah,
the interference start. That's that spiritual warfare, man, for real.
yeah, because you know what, and that's the sad part. Like I was saying, all in all, it's certain things that, like I said, we wasn't going to be suckered into. But if you was giving us general knowledge and actual showing the shit, yeah, all right, you showing us something that we know for a fact we can use. All right, bet we got it.
Exactly.
You
Yep.
know,
Just didn't fall for the okie doke. I was telling the dude earlier, this guy out in Waco, Texas. He was saying how brothers need to start moving around and representing certain shit. I say, man, everybody needs to understand because I've done it in different cities. If you have 3 to 5 solid individuals standing on one accord and one mission, no matter what, nobody leaving each other's, nobody's gonna turncoat. You can take over any city in this fucking country and do whatever you're trying to do. I've done it on the illegal tip. So if you're doing it positively, it works as well. 3 to 5 solid individuals standing on one accord. You'd be surprised how much you can do, man.
yeah, and you even if you do get an army behind you, the main thing, all in all, these people got to be solid, and they can't be quick to let somebody infiltrate their mind or let them infiltrate their way of thinking. Because, like I
Yep,
told somebody, just because you might say I'm not gonna be shit in life, am I really supposed to believe that? Even at a young age, you thought I was really supposed to? Nah, that was just fucking fuel for the fire. That was motivation. Squad, YK TV podcast. Y'all already know. If y'all all in here, y'all not sub to each other. Like I said before, sub to each other, show each other love. That's how I give it up. I'm not promoting nobody I don't need to promote. So if I feel
exactly.
you a troll, if I feel you a troll account, I'm gonna promote you to the New York City sanitation department. I'm gonna let your ass reside there because I'm on my bullshit.
That's what it is, man. But it's like, man, more people starting to wake up finally, man, and not afraid to, man, use their voice, man. That's why I refuse to get on here and speak on some BS and, man, tap dance around here to, man, to get some subs and shit, man. It ain't worth it to me, man. I stick with my core base and let it, man, gradually build as it go, man. Because at the end of the day, the real always gonna float to the top, man. It's that simple.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying, like, certain things you gotta try to, like I told somebody, you never too old to learn certain things. Like I'm still learning as I'm growing, and I'm still learning as I'm getting older. You never stop learning until you close your eyes. So
Exactly.
you gotta be
If, if,
shit.
if, if you too old or too smart to learn something new, you stupid as hell.
Fact. Figure
For
some of
real.
these fucking people will learn to stop fucking trolling, but apparently they ain't learned that yet.
Had a dude tell me, what was it, yesterday? He said, man, Jack, your channel was boring. I said, man, That's probably because it ain't for your little young simping ass. I ain't about to get on here doing no rah-rah to appease no little young dummy, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you would never hear me howling, going back and forth with nobody. Man, I'm not going to do that. Now, I hit a highway and come holler at you face to face so we can talk or move some furniture. But as far as rah-rah on here, man, I never do it. And I ain't telling no lies on here. Everything I tell you on here is actual facts, and it can be checked. So it is what it is. It ain't for you. It ain't for you. Keep it moving.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, and that's what I said in the last one. Like, you know, my thing is, I'm only fucking with people that I know for a fact. Not that they just real people. I fuck with genuine people. I know genuine people from phony people a mile away.
Exactly. Man, yeah. Oh, if you're a real one, you can read energy. You can read, man. You can tell when somebody just talking just to be bumping their gums, man. You can definitely tell, man. I can. I've been around enough BS and good ones to know the difference.
Yeah, but you know what it is too. Everybody been a few people. Like one of my boys ain't even know. He said, "Nigga, you got a fucking channel?" He like, but see, I know he ain't really. Like I said,
They fucking with your shit again. And that's the same with me. Man, all of my subs, I had to do a Facebook post to like, man, I ain't have but 10 of my people that actually knew me on my page. I'm like, nigga, I should have been monetized. I know too many people. See, they messing with my man Nate. That's that bullshit.
yo, my bad. Yo, press one if y'all can hear me, yo. This shit is getting retarded, man. I don't know what the hell going on out here. Yo, Yak, if you still up here, bro, hit that link. If anybody else want to tap in, y'all can tap in. My fault. I don't know what the hell going on. Stream y'all been fucking with me to a degree today. I don't know why. All right, good. I had to be sure because this shit, I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't know why I'm getting this. And I'm starting to believe it too. When you start hitting on certain things, they definitely start trying to fuck with you one way or another. Yo, Yak, if you still here, bro, hit the link, bro. Don't think I cut you off or nothing. This the second time today this shit done did this to me. But again, for those who still here tuning in, for those who might be hating and watching in the bushes, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all tuning all the way in. Like I said, you know, definitely got to make sure we preserve our communities the way we see fit. And I think I know why I'm having a little issue now, besides the little light rain. I think, I don't know what's going on. I had cops in my hood. Oh, apparently it was a shoot. See, just talking about shootings. And I think there was a shooting not too long ago in my area. That's what I'm saying. It's always either the youngins or it's always some dumb shit. This is what I'm saying. Gotta start finding ways to reach these people to where they ain't even gotta go to this type of fucking violence or this type of destruction. I don't care what's been quote unquote indoctrinated into these hoods. We gotta get the fuck out of it, man. We gotta definitely wake up, y'all. Again, hit them ones if you hear me. Two if you don't hear me. I think there was a fucking situation in my hood, but I ain't even trying to get up close on that. See, right there, that's even content. I don't know how you bozo niggas don't come on here and try to bring decent content or generate. It's like you niggas come out here for the troll shit day in and day out. They ain't even getting fucking paid for it. That's what I'm saying. You know, you gotta definitely start reaching out. Yep, it was confirmed. It was confirmed. Yep. It's probably gonna hit that. It's probably gonna hit that citizen at some point. I think it was a shooting in my area as I'm doing this live. See, this is what I'm saying. You know, at some point, certain things just got to stop. The violence, the killing, the senseless robberies, all that shit that's fucking up the communities, it needs to stop. Don't nobody see that by now. You ain't gonna never see it. And this is exactly why we're gonna stay in the same stages that we in, day in and day out, until we start pushing, until we start doing what we need to do. That's what I'm saying. It's real crazy how things is happening. And we ain't fucking waking up to really try to do something better. My bad, y'all. It's fucking purple. My bad for the win. My bad for the fucking the good weed. But see, this is what makes you also think too. Like I said, high, sober, drunk, don't matter. You're gonna get all of this work, and you're gonna get all of this knowledge, but you also gonna get visuals. Again, it's crazy. On a night like this, when you should either be chilling or relaxing, you gotta worry about gun violence. You gotta worry about the cops constantly being in your area, making the hood hot. For those who are smart hustlers, I know y'all be getting pissed the fuck off. I'm sorry, I'm not being funny. I'm not even trying to. It's just certain things don't even need to be happening. And I always felt like this. You can't fucking pick up two weapons that you won't have to fight. That just goes to show you where your mind state is at. And I don't care if you a young kid or a grown man. Resort back to the old ways of the land. We either fight it out or we gonna make peace and part ways. That's it. Shouldn't be no I gotta take your spirit or take your soul because whatever. Days of that should be over. How much manslaughter, how much ignorance, hate, jealousy, and envy we got to keep going through before we finally realize we got to stop causing a lot of the shit we cause. We got to definitely start getting these kids back intact. We got to get ourselves intact. The community has to come together one way or another and just figure out a way to grow and prosper. I'm going to keep relaying that message because that needs to be heard. Again, I appreciate y'all for popping out. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the panel. I'm gonna leave that link open for a little while. But if ain't nobody else jumping on, I don't know. I'm gonna probably end this in a minute before I have another fucking snafu. But I appreciate y'all coming out and listening. Like I said, I just feel like all in all, these kids could definitely be greater, and these kids can definitely prosper and be the future doctors, lawyers, businessmen. Tap into some of these things and do the right things for these kids. Sky's the limit. Even for some of the older folks, y'all ain't never too old to learn something and try to fucking incorporate something in your life to where you're still building while you here. You know, whether you working for somebody or you working for yourself, build. That's the only thing you can possibly do. Build. Can't be stagnated forever, and you definitely can't be around the negative influences day in and day out. Like I said, I have the select few people that I know for a fact, inner circle wise, they want to see me grow like I want to see them grow. And at all times, I always kept it real. No matter which path you go, like I said, real friends, no matter what path they decide to go on, the love is always still going to be there. The respect and the loyalty is always still going to be there. And if you got to ride, you got to ride. You know, all that fake, phony love that some of these people are conveying, it's not cool because that also causes a lot of division. Don't be my friend 1 minute and then the next minute you want to talk foul about me because I ain't doing it to you. And that's where some of these people get things crossed up. That's why I said the right people got to be around the right people in order for things to spark, in order for things to grow and to continue to grow and succeed. But until that happens, you know, it's just going to be an uphill battle, y'all. I definitely think I just reached. Well, nah, I wanted to reach something else too. And this is a public service announcement to anybody. I'm just going to say this. If I even find out certain things that I don't need to find out, you getting dragged. Just want y'all to know that. You getting dragged in the worst way possible because I personally hate and don't associate with anybody that is a pedophile, a rapist, a stalker, none of that. If you done took somebody's life, as far as you took an innocent female or a child's life, I definitely you will get all of this work on this internet. I will make you a prime example of things that you should not be fucking doing and people that you should not be associated with. Because there's some of y'all motherfuckers that's just floating through the internet. And this is another thing I'm saying. There's no difference between the actual streets and the YouTube streets. Because look how some of these people are just slipping on these platforms. If you have any type of history that has to deal with that, you shouldn't be allowed to be on no type of anything. Once you violated an innocent woman or a child, I don't care. You have to go. It's either you gotta go or you gotta go. Which two you want to fucking choose? But either which way is not going to be good for you. And that I've always felt that way. You a whole grown ass man and you dealing with somebody that's not even old enough to buy a pack of cigarettes or even get some liquor, you deserve all the fucking justice you get. You deserve to get dragged and you deserve to just definitely burn in hell. Sorry, y'all. I'm definitely on one. Anytime I think I'm gonna hear anything, anytime I think I'm gonna have any type of information that might be useful, that might be genuine, You know me, I'm bringing that raw content, you know, and I appreciate y'all that actually got my back, and I appreciate y'all that actually support and rock with me, because I rock with y'all, you know. Like I said, I don't know what it is to be fake. I can only be real, you know. And I appreciate y'all definitely for popping out, you know. Ain't nobody else gonna pop in, you know. Hey, Annette, blessing sis, another good one. See, like I said, I could be a joke food person. I know how to joke. I know how to chill, chime out with everything, you know. But the one thing you ain't gonna catch me on here doing is putting out addresses and disrespecting or doing any of these other antics that these people try day in and day out. I don't got time for that. That's borderline harassment, stalking. That's also childish behavior. And that's also lines that you'll fuck around and get your whole head split. So for those who think they're going to try it, try it. It's not going to end well for you. How Dollar Bill said it, it's going to be trouble, trouble. So please believe that. But I appreciate all of y'all that are, you know, still tuning in. Because like I said, it's just topics that we definitely need to speak about, you know. And I honestly feel when it comes to investments, even the young kids should be able to invest some money, you know, and try to build wealth, try to build something and keep the foundation growing, you know. That's the best way to do it. Gotta definitely start showing by example, showing and proving sometimes. I am not a perfect example of nothing, but like I said, if I could try to help you in any way, shape, or form, I don't care if you're a kid or an adult. I try to help you the best way possible because that's always been me, you know. Now, you know, like I said, it starts with something small, but it can turn into something lovely and turn to something big. And if you definitely trying to see those changes, you got to be a part of the change one way or another. You know, like I said, can't build around phony people. Definitely can't build around phony people, and you got to keep negative energies away from you because some of them will try your patience. You know, some of these people will definitely try your patience. The sad part about it all, you know, nobody's ever going to put their best foot forward unless they got that decent push, you know, and it's crazy. You know, no, don't do it to yourself. I keep telling you, don't do it to yourself. See, situations like this again. Don't come to me with that, excuse me, and I know you about to go get crack rocks. You kick rocks, smoke rocks, and go die. Sorry to say it like that, y'all. My bad. Don't like shit like that. How much you gonna keep asking the same person day in and day out? No, my fault. How long you gonna keep running around asking people? No, you must think somebody's stupid. I know you definitely a dope head. Fuck out of here. Kick rocks. Sorry, y'all. Hate to sound like that and be disrespectful. And it's sad. This is what I'm saying. Our people so lost. And I ain't even want to do that to the sister. But nah, you're not doing that. And you crazy too. I already know you certifiable crazy. So stay away from me. See, this is what I'm saying. Situations, I don't care if you a male or a female. If I feel I gotta put you out, I'm putting you out. Especially if I feel it's to fucking protect my safety and my well-being. Fuck out of here. Mama raised a fucking rider and a fighter, and I'm not going for no bullshit. And if you think you're gonna try to get one up over me, try again, motherfucker. Try again, motherfucker. Nah, that's a whole fact, sis. You know, it's certain things we gotta, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not no role model to a degree, but I am a genuine person. And even people that know me for real tell you, nah, it's a solid brother right here. You know, like I said, I could laugh, chill, enjoy, have fun, all that good shit. But I don't go personal bounds and I don't do personal things and I don't go below the belt. Like I said, I'm raw. I have no filter. I'm me regardless. So whether you like me or not, I could care less, but you're going to respect me. Because if I have respect for you, you should have the same respect back. That's the way I was taught. Hold on one second. Who is this? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I need to see a face or something. I don't know you, and if I think you a troll, you about to get the boot in the worst way. Matter of fact, I know it's a troll, so I'm not going to entertain it right now. And if you're not a troll, I apologize, but I'm not going through that shit. Not tonight. If I don't see your face, and I definitely don't know you, so you could definitely, I don't know, just sit back there for a while. I'm definitely ain't sitting up there for this long neither. If y'all think I'm entertaining any trolls, keep on. I keep telling you, keep on. I'm trying not to go to an unreserved place because if I go there, it's not just going to be jokes. It's not just going to be straight low blows. It's going to be straight for the jugulars. And you better pray and hope to God you don't get the Edward Scissorhands treatment because I'm going to fucking slice you to bits. So, like I said before, we ain't talking about nothing. If I don't know you, you ain't rocking with me, or I don't know you, you have to show a face. At least for now. Because I don't know you. And honestly, I'm not letting you up. All right, well, hit the link again. And I still got to see your face, bro. Like I said, I'm not entertaining none of that bullshit. Ain't no porn bombing, ain't none of that going on in here. Yo, mods, if y'all see somebody that ain't even been in the chat, you just let me know. But I don't know you, fam. You still got to show a face. Trust me, I'm already hip to certain shit already. Y'all niggas is not slick. If you think you gonna do it, it's not gonna end well. If you think what you doing is trolling, I will show you the definition of trolling. Matter of fact, I will take it a step further. I'm telling you, keep playing. This ain't the platform for it. Keep whatever little antics and keep whatever over on your end. Just do that. So, like I said again, if I ain't been rocking with you and I don't know you like that, there's no disrespect if you're not a troll and you probably was trying to come up here, but right now I'm not for it. And if it ain't the people I've been rocking with or I've been running around these YouTube streets with right now, I don't know you. Hey, Nicole, blessings. You know, again, glad that y'all tuned in and was rocking out with me because, like I said, these are topics I always felt needed to be discussed. Like I always felt that too. I wish there was certain ways for the younger kids to invest money that they actually worked hard for and saved. You know, instead of getting that G pack or whatever, shit, do something where you know you're going to invest in and be something. You know, in order to get something, you got to give something. You know, you have to. Scared money don't make money. and a closed mouth don't get fed neither. So we know it's certain things we need and we want. If we know they trying to be quiet with us, we gotta make a fucking noise that tells them otherwise. You know, sometimes they will try to tell you the things you need and don't need when we know for a fact what it is we need. And then they try to look at you crazy to a degree. You know, if you just take a look at certain things in your community and see what needs to be done, there's no way you can tell me that they can't fucking prosper. There's no way you can't tell me that. That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all think I'm entertaining any of that troll shit, that porn bomb shit, any of that of that nature, I'm not. My platform is built like how it's built to talk about the things that need to be talked about. Now, if I wanted to just be a WWE ring, I would have said there's no holds barred, anything goes. But that's why I'm saying it's funny. You know, it's always some wild shit going on. Oh shit. I think it really was a shooting going on just now. Man, fuck. I don't even know what's going on, y'all. This shit is crazy. Definitely crazy. Um, I don't know what's all going on, but they done blocked it off. So, man, see, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, this is part of the reason why the community stayed the way it stayed, because it's always some sort of ignorance that's plaguing and going on. And then some people allow that shit and they condone the shit. So, like I said, if you or any of your kids are a detriment to the fucking community, y'all all need to be shipped the fuck out and gone. And that's just the way it needs to be, because there's no way you can tell me that some of y'all cry and bitch when certain things go on, but then in the same token, y'all fucking it up. Y'all see certain things happening, won't speak upon it. If you a civilian, you a civilian. Now, if you a street motherfucker and you know it's certain shit that you know shouldn't be done in the first place, stand on your fucking square. You know? Just saying. Unless everybody start really taking a stand firm on things, a stand. Oh man, my bad, y'all. I'm really trying to see what the hell going on. It looked like it was, man. My bad. I got thrown off, y'all. But if you don't stand firm, you basically just gonna allow shit to continue to happen. We gotta start taking life by the fucking, grabbing that shit by the horns and just, you gotta definitely fucking stand firm on this shit, because it's crazy. It's really crazy how, in my opinion, the community is dying. And it's not just dying because of, it's not just dying because of drugs, not just dying because of the violence. It's just dying, period, because of the lack of trust, lack of knowledge, communication, and the lack of love, period. You know? Let's try this again. Like I said, now dreadlock, bro, I don't know you, like I said. It ain't nothing personal. I don't know if you a new sub or not, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know you personally like that, and this is the first time I've seen you, so I know you either a troll page, and if you're not a troll page and you a new sub, again, I apologize. But right now, I can't trust nothing. So I'm only letting up the people that I know I rock with. Period. You know. I feel like this. Put your best foot forward. Start start by doing the simplest little things, and then you work to progress. You know, to succeed in the long run. As long as you stuck in ignorance, and as long as you stuck in shit that you don't need to be stuck in, it's always going to be an issue. I feel like at some point, nah, I'm not trying to be funny, bro. I'm reading the back chat. I'm not being funny, bro. Like I said, I just you a new face in here. You a new face in here, definitely. And till I figure out what I need to figure out. I'm only allowing the people that I really fuck with genuinely up on the panel. So I'm not saying anything, not taking anything from you. I'll probably have to look at your channel, but I ain't see you even post up nothing in this chat the whole time. So, like I said, if you somebody I don't really know, sorry, not getting up here. But yeah, y'all, you know, definitely gotta start policing our own communities. That's the one thing we gotta definitely do. Because now it's just too much shit going rampant out here. And, some of it is accosted to the ignorance and the envy and the hate and the self knowledge and just the love and compassion we once had. You know, we got to get back to that because this definitely is going to be a long spiritual warfare. They think World War III is supposed to be the bombs and all this other shit. No, the spiritual warfare is our World War III. Got to get right and get in tune. And not everybody fucking perfect, but for the ones that's really going to stand for the right things and stand for the right cause, it's time for y'all to get together. You know, because we don't know what to expect. And then you're going to have people that's just going to try to do certain things because if you bringing out general knowledge and decent content, oh, they ain't going to want to see you shine. You know that. You know, and this is a public service announcement again. I want to make this clear before I move forward with any other lives or videos. If you don't like the content I'm bringing, if you don't like what I'm saying, you know, it's nothing for you to walk away because at the end of the day, I'm not losing sleep. My mind is set on something. My mind is set on building one way or another, whether it's through the YouTube streets or whatever. I don't got time for all that peanut butter and jelly bullshit. And if you ain't ever been in the chat, comment in the chat. If I don't know you from already in here, you're not getting up here. That's just the bottom line to it. Because I'm already hip to the porn bombing, to the trolling. I'm hip to a lot of this shit already. I'm trying to build and I'm trying to do what I gotta do. You know, I don't know how to be fake. I just know how to keep it real. And that's it. You know, some people have to understand that too. The time you waste trolling, time you waste trying to get up under people's skin, time that you got to basically destroy whatever bit of fucking peace of mind or piece of anything, just channel that same energy and go get you some sort of job or go do something positive in your community. Go do some community service. Shit, some of y'all need to just actually go the fuck back to school and learn something. You ain't never too old to learn and get something in your life. Oh, that's another thing. I want to give a public service announcement to the youngins. Since y'all like being on your phones and Googling up information, for those who don't have a high school diploma or they trying to get their GED, y'all should be able to Google up any of these organizations or any of these places that's doing free GED, or even if you got to pay for it. Main thing, get you a piece of paper with your name on it at some point. And even if you book in Street Smart, still try to have a piece of paper. You know? And even if you don't got a piece of paper and you still striving and you working and you doing what you gotta do and you still surviving and you still building, that's the most important thing. Always make sure you keep building, especially around the people that need it most. You know? Like I said, if y'all don't like the content I'm bringing, if y'all don't like the conversations I'm having, hey, we can agree to disagree, but you're going to respect me or you can leave. That's it. I'm not dealing with trolls, not dealing with porn bombers, not dealing with idiotic fools that just want to argue over stupid shit when it's not leading nowhere and it's not getting nowhere. You know, I think I'm going to probably do another live, probably in the morning or probably while before work, or I'll do another live another day. I think I might try to do one in the morning. You know, I appreciate those who tuned in. I appreciate those who sub. I appreciate those who was just in the bushes watching. Hopefully, everybody caught some sort of message and some sort of spark out of this. You know, like I said, I'm always going to be bringing general topics that need to be talked about. I'm not going to bring what you want me to bring. So if it ain't what you want, y'all know where it's at. You know, again, this panel is not for that. Channel is not for that. Even when I have an open panel, I want everybody to come on and have a certain amount of respect and dignity for each other, whether y'all fully know each other or not. You know, that's just me. I like to have a general conversation. Even if we get a little rowdy, we know it gets like that, but we're not going to disrespect each other, period. You know, I'm always make sure of that. And if I feel it ever get too heated, I know how to do like Martin and kick people to the curb until I'm ready to bring them back. Rewind and bring it back. You know, I love building with the people, love tuning in with y'all, I love fucking with y'all. Y'all family. You know, same way I want to see everybody grow. Same thing I want to see for myself. So, you know, this is basically what it is. You know, again, if y'all in here, y'all just tuning in. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know, main thing I want is just a message to get out. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's a general message that we could actually build and learn from. That's what I'm bringing. I'm gonna stay being raw. I'm gonna stay being myself, and that's it. Don't nobody like it. Kick rocks. You know, I always want to see people succeed, shine, grow, but I'm not tolerating and I'm not indulging in no fuck shit, and I'm not associated with no fuck shit. I like to call things down the middle. I get everybody's views and opinions, and like I said, I speak from the soul. So anytime there's certain topics that's popping up, I'm definitely going to be vocal about it. And I'm going to be having my little panels. I'm just going to be venting. That's just what it is. You know? And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all didn't have to be here, but you was here. And I'm glad that the people, you know, caught at least a decent live. I know some of y'all got to work in the morning, get ready with the kids and all of that. So I'm going to let y'all rock out for the night. You know, definitely shout outs to everybody that tuned in. Shout outs to everybody that was in the live this morning. Again, shout out to Eve James. She's a definitely good sister. You know, shout outs to Wax Dog, D Nicole Bella. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Shout outs to everybody that watched. You know, it's a long list of people that I really fuck with. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, even if y'all was just coming in, you know. I think I am going to do another live in the morning. Probably might be a little open panel. Something light, you know. So if y'all tuned in, y'all tuned in. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Nate the Great. I appreciate everybody for popping out. I appreciate everybody who, you know, basically is riding through this little journey. So peace and love to everybody. And I'll definitely get up with y'all in the morning. You know, if not the morning, probably by the mid-afternoon, but just expect the live definitely. You know, definitely want to finish having good conversations and general topics, you know. Fuck all that peanut butter and jelly bullshit that everybody else wanted to bring. I'm not bringing that. You know, this is a channel where I feel it's gonna get where it needs to get, because there's always gonna be general messages and general things that we could build from. You know. Definitely appreciate all y'all for tuning in. I want everybody to have a safe, blessed night. Keep that third eye open. And until the next episode, y'all, I definitely get up with y'all. You know, peace and blessings, everybody.